Do something today that your future self will thank you for. And that something is to watch this video for professional education discussion, the ultimate final coaching. Stay right there and don't miss this opportunity to help you pass your exam. If you didn't know, tons of reviewer are available in our channel. You can visit the channel page after you pay attention to this discussion. And hey, there were previously uploaded professional education, ultimate final coaching, you might want to check that out too. Stay notified. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you won't miss anything. All questions are double-checked for the best answer, followed by explanation and rationalization. Let's begin. Number 1. After listing down the advantages and disadvantages of computers, teacher Blanchard decided to purchase a computer for her class. Which do you think is the last consideration in purchasing the equipment? A. Computers can make her more efficient. B. Computers can be a form of entertainment. C. Computers can enhance teaching and learning. Or D. Computers can be used for interactive presentations. The answer is B. Computers can be a form of entertainment. As a teacher, she wants to improve her teaching by means of a computer. This will also help learners to participate in the class through interactive presentation, and thus this will make her more capable in teaching. However, using computer for entertainment should be the last consideration, especially when that form of entertainment is not related to the class. This will lose the focus of the students to the lesson, reduces the efficiency of the time they spend in class, leading to procrastination. Number 2. The schools in the 1st district plan to adopt the reading program used in the 3rd district. What level of curriculum improvement is used? A. Variation. B. Value orientation. C. Substitution. Or D. Restructuring. The best answer is B. Value orientation. Value orientation is basically a shift from one's philosophy towards a particular orientation. Those who resist should adjust with the changes. In the given situation, the school in the 1st district should adjust to the said changes for them to adopt or accept it in the curriculum. Number 3. Which of the following statements is not acceptable? A. Instruction is the actual engagement of learners in the planned learning activities. B. Curriculum determines what assessment should be done, and how to do it. C. Instruction requires teachers to use a variety of action to accomplish a variety of functions. Or D. Assessment establishes what is to be accomplished in teaching and learning. The best answer is D. Assessment establishes what is to be accomplished in teaching and learning. This statement is not acceptable because the term assessment refers to the wide variety of methods or tools that educators use to evaluate, measure, and document the academic readiness, learning progress, skill acquisition, or educational needs of students. In simple terms, assessment determines whether core conceptual knowledge and strategic processes have been learned or not. While curriculum involves learning core conceptual knowledge and strategic processes. Beyond creating shared goals between teachers and students, it is the curriculum that standardizes or establishes the learning goals for an entire school and provides a clear path for students to progress from one grade to another. Number 4. Mr. Bernard, a curriculum consultant on economics, insists that in selecting the curriculum content, it is better that throughout the high school years, economic geography concepts be used to recur and be repeated with depth for effective learning. What criterion in content selection is shown here? A. Validity. B. Continuity. C. Significance. Or D. Learnability. The answer is B. Continuity. The content repetition, review and reinforcement of learning is what is referred to as continuity. Learning requires a continuing application of new knowledge, skills, and attitudes or values. Number 5. The principal of an elementary school invited the barangay captain in the school to solicit inputs for a new curriculum in social science which highlights indigenous knowledge in the community. What is shown in this situation? A. Community members as supporters of curriculum. B. Community members as curriculum resources. C. Community members as managers of curriculum. Or D. Community members as beneficiaries of curriculum. The answer is B. Community members as curriculum resources. Solicit input is somewhat equivalent to resources. Teacher Bert puts emphasis on the immediate felt interests and needs of his students and not on the anticipated needs and interests. What type of curriculum does Teacher Bert adheres? A. Subject-centered. B. Learner-centered. C. Experience-centered. Or D. Culture-based. The answer is C. Experience-centered. Experience-centered curriculum is closely related to child-centered curriculum, but they differ in the children's needs and interests. Experience-centered design believes that the interests and needs of the learners cannot be pre-planned. It is the teacher's task to create a stimulating learning environment in which students can explore, come into direct contact with knowledge and observe others' learning and actions. This means immediate or direct interest and needs of the children, not anticipated or estimated interests and needs. Number 7. What design element establishes the vertical linkage from level to level to avoid glaring gaps and wasteful overlaps? A. Articulation. B. Balance. C. Scope. Or D. Sequence. The answer is A. Articulation. In this dimension of curriculum design, each subject matter is smoothly connected to the next, and thus glaring gaps and wasteful overlaps in the subject matter are avoided. Number 8. Which curriculum design element is taking place when Eduardo, a fourth-year student, can connect the lessons he learned in a subject area to a related content in another subject area? A. Articulation. B. Balance. C. Continuity. Or D. Integration. The answer is D. Integration. Integration is the horizontal connections needed in subject areas that are similar, so that learning will be related to one another. Hence, the students can connect lessons from what he or she learned. Number 9. What refers to the authenticity of the content selected by the curriculum developer? A. Feasibility. B. Learnability. C. Significance. Or D. Validity. The answer is D. Validity. Number 10. Which characteristic of a good curriculum highlights the psychological nature of the learner? A. Provisions are made for the smooth transition and continuing achievement of pupils. B. Curriculum plans in areas which extend over several years are developed vertically. C. Classroom practices give attention to the maturity and learning problems of each pupil. Or D. Cooperative planning and teaching provide for exchange of information about pupils' learning experiences. The best answer is C. Classroom practices give attention to the maturity and learning problems of each pupil. The maturity and learning problems is related to the psychological nature of the learner. Number 11. Professor Nathan would like to create a presentation material for his lesson on the types of computer-assisted instruction. Which tool should he use? A. Communicative tool. B. Informative tool. C. Productivity tool. Or D. Situating tool. The answer is C. Productivity tool. Productivity tools such as word processors, spreadsheets, and presentations can provide teachers and students support for performing the academic tasks of writing, editing, analyzing, and locating information. Number 12. Objectives must be evaluated in the light of practical considerations, including teacher competence, availability of instructional materials, and time allotment. What characteristic of educational objective is defined by the aforementioned statement? A. Comprehension. B. Attainability. C. Consistency. Or D. Feasibility. The correct answer is D. Feasibility. Content selection should be considered within the context of the existing reality in schools. Feasibility tells if the subject matter or content be learned within the time allowed, resources available, expertise of the teacher, and the nature of the learners. Number 13. To provide individual differences in the classroom, how is curriculum designed? A. Minimum learning competencies are included. B. Realistic and meaningful experiences are provided. C. Some degree of flexibility is provided. Or D. Social skills are emphasized. The correct answer is C. Some degree of flexibility is provided. Curriculum flexibility is conceptualized in terms of adaptability and accessibility of the curriculum to students' needs and capabilities that distinguish one person from another, and thus help to define each student's individuality. Number 14. To ensure success in curriculum development, which of the following specific actions should a curriculum leader avoid? A. Work with people over them. B. Use your status frequently to establish discipline. C. Keep channels of communication open. Or D. Show that you too desire to improve. The best answer is B. Use your status frequently to establish discipline. Curriculum development is the process of selecting, organizing, executing and evaluating the learning experiences on the basis of the nature of the society or community. It is not very professional to take advantage of your rank in order to establish such discipline. Number 15. Which of the following is a reason for the continuous appraisal of the existing curriculum in all levels? A. New national policies in government. B. Changing needs and condition of society. C. Economic status of the people. Or D. Political trust of the country. The best answer is B. Changing needs and condition of society. We can think of curriculum development as a continuous process, which is relevant to the situation where it takes place, and flexible, so you can adapt it over time. Continuous evaluation is how we gain knowledge of society's needs, achievements and abilities, to improving the teaching-learning situation. As in a race, there may be a finishing point, but if you work in curriculum development, you will probably find out that the work does not end at a particular moment. Number 16. Which of the following best defines curriculum development? A. The total mental phenomena directly received at any given time. B. The planning of learning opportunities intended to bring about certain desired changes in pupils and the assessment of the extent to which these changes have taken place. C. A continuous cycle of activities in which all elements of curriculum are considered. Or D. Education is aiding each child to be socially creative individuals. The best answer is B. The planning of learning opportunities intended to bring about certain desired changes in pupils and the assessment of the extent to which these changes have taken place. Curriculum development is neither a total mental phenomena nor a cycle of activities. The curriculum is based on the needs of the people, and thus, it is continuously evolving. It must be a product of a long and tedious process of evaluation and change. It has evolved from one period to another to the present. Number 17. What do you call the curriculum when the teacher puts into action all the different planned activities in the classroom? A. Recommended curriculum. B. Written curriculum. C. Taught curriculum. Or D. Supported curriculum. The correct answer is C. Taught curriculum. Taught curriculum focused on what teachers implement or deliver in the classrooms or schools. These are varied activities that are implemented in order to arrive at the objectives or purposes of the written curriculum. These are used by the learners with the guidance of teachers. Number 18. Which is not a description of the learner-centered curriculum? A. Emphasis is on the total growth and development of the learners. B. Controlled and cooperatively directed by learners, teachers and parents. C. Education is a means to develop social creative individual. Or D. Emphasis upon facts and knowledge for future use. The best answer is D. Emphasis upon facts and knowledge for future use. In learner-centered design, the learner is the center of the educative process, not on facts and knowledge or the content of the curriculum. Number 19. What refers to the appropriateness of the content in the light of the particular students who are to experience the curriculum? A. Significance. B. Validity. C. Interest. Or D. Learnability. The correct answer is D. Learnability. Learnability is when subject matter in the curriculum should be within the range of the experiences of the learners. To do this, appropriate optimization and sequencing of contents are needed. Number 20. Which statement about the subject-centered curriculum is not true? A. There is a high level of cooperative interaction. B. It covers much content in a short period of time. C. The teacher has full control of the classroom activities. Or D. The main task is mastery of learning. The best answer is A. There is a high level of cooperative interaction. This statement falls under child-centered design models of a curriculum. Thank you so much for sticking around. I hope you had a great time watching this segment. Don't forget to click the subscribe button below and visit our channel page for more review materials. I'll see you next time.